Hi everyone, it's Michelle Mira, and I help people engage, rise, and thrive on all levels so they can live a life that they absolutely love. Because what's the point of living a life that we dread and don't enjoy fully? Today I'm talking about goal setting. There's lots of different ways to goal set, but I just want to talk about what I do and share it with you. So my father always taught me to plan 10 years ahead. And what does this mean? It means start at 10 years and work your way backwards. So I remember when I first learned to kayak, and my first instinct was to just watch the water right in front of the kayak and just paddle and paddle and paddle. And I would notice after a while that I was just all over the place and I wasn't getting anywhere. It didn't feel like I was getting anywhere. And so that's when I realized that if you keep your eyes set on where you want to go, on the land ahead, and just paddle slow and steady, then eventually it gets easier. You get into a rhythm, and you just keep your eye on where you want to end up. And you get there faster. You start actually just moving really quickly toward where you want to go instead of just being all over the place. So in goal setting, you want to know where you want to end up. And we're going to start at 10 years and then go backwards. Because if you know where you're headed, then you can come up with a strategic plan to get there. And so what I like to do is ask myself questions. You know, where do I want to be in 10 years? 10 years from now, where do you want to be in 10 years? Who do you want to be in 10 years? And if you can actually see that person, the you in the future, standing in front of you, you can actually step into those shoes and look around and see where you are, what you're doing, where you want to go that day, what your daily rituals are 10 years from now. You can kind of start feeling like it's already happened. You know, what goals have you already accomplished in this 10-year self, in your 10-year self? What physical goals have you accomplished? Do you have your ideal body? Have you won those marathons you wanted to run? What mental goals have you already accomplished? Have you read those books? Have you taken that course? Have you adopted skills that you want to have? And look at it as it's already happened. So what have you already accomplished emotionally? Are you in the relationship that you want to be in? Are you emotionally secure with your family, with your friends, with yourself? What spiritual goals have you accomplished? You know, how much time have you invested in really tapping into your authentic self? And what goals have you accomplished because of that in a spiritual way? So ask yourself these things. What financial goals have you already accomplished in this 10-year self? Are you making yearly what you want to be making? Have you already accomplished that? And how did you accomplish that? What were your daily rituals? What do you have to do every day as this future self 10 years from now to have reached all of these? Where are you going? Are you traveling? What vehicle are you taking? Are you about to get on a plane? Are you getting into a car, your dream car? Where are you living? Who are your friends? What are you doing for a living? You know, what does your life consist of, and what does it feel like? What things do you do that inspire you every day in this future self? Really feel that. And then take time to feel grateful for those things that have already accomplished. And this is important because this is where you really start feeding energy into who you want to be, who you are becoming. And so from there, you just work your way backwards. So where are you in 5 years? You know, and really feel into that. Where are you in 1 year from now? Where are you 6 months from now? And 3 months, and 1 month, and a week. And so really look at what do you need to make every week to reach your yearly goals, your 5-year goals, your 10-year goals, and you can work your way up strategically. What books do you need to read to get the skills that you need to be the person that you are a year from now? And more specifically, in business, you can break it down to how many leads do you need to get this week to get people in your business? How many people do you need and want to get in your business this week to reach your yearly 5-year, 10-year goals? So once you break it down, then you want to see what you need to do every day as a daily ritual to reach those. So, all you have to do is start with 1% action every day in each of these areas that you want to improve in. Because it's not enough to sit in the kayak and see where you want to go and then just sit there. You have to paddle. And you can start out slow and steady. And then it will get easier because you'll find your rhythm, and then everything will start working with you and for you to reach these goals because you know where you want to go. You're taking action. You have a plan. And so sit down and see what it is that you need to do. Spiritually, take a moment. Take 15 minutes, 20 minutes every morning to get still and to listen inside. You can ask questions, but just take time to fill yourself up, because we have nothing to give if we are coming from depletion, if we've worn ourselves out and we haven't filled ourselves back up. So oftentimes we will underestimate the spiritual goals, but they are so important. So take the time to get still, to sit in quiet, to, pray, to meditate, to just fill yourself up. The next thing is have intentions for that day. How do you want your day to go? And have that be part of your spiritual practice, your visualization. And it can be as simple as, today I want to be surprised financially. I want to have a really good day with my spouse. I want to bring a new business associate into my business. Whatever it is, set that intention to live on purpose and have that be part of your 1% spiritual. Mentally, read a chapter in a book, or watch a training video. Have something mentally that you're feeding. Feed your mental, feed your brain. And financially, what is it that you want to achieve today? How much do you want to make? Get clear on that, because if you're not clear, then you're just paddling and looking around, but you don't know, which direction you're going. If you are very clear, I want to make $100 every day, I want to make $500 every day, whatever that is, be very clear and state that every day. Write it down. And then, how much do I want to make a week, a month, and build that up all the way to your 10-year goal. Makes it a lot easier to achieve it. And then you'll start noticing that things come into your path that will help assist you in that, just like the water and the rhythm helps you paddle. So yeah, spiritually, mentally, financially, physically, what are your physical goals? Take a 15-minute walk, a 10-minute walk, lift some hand weights. If you don't have hand weights, grab some cans of vegetables. Whatever it is that your goal is, put action towards that. If your goal is to be more flexible, then stretch 5 to 10 minutes. Start doing a little bit of yoga. Just start small. You don't have to start taking an hour class. You don't have to push yourself too far. If you start small, you will start to add to that, and you'll start to crave it because you're reaching your goals slowly but surely, and you're feeling better. So yeah, this is important to take the action steps to set your goals. We all have goals to make a big paycheck and to bring in a lot of people in our business, but how are you going to do that? Set that up for yourself and then take action on that and be specific about how many people you want to bring in, how many people you want to share your business with. You know, what do you want your weekly checks to be? What do you want your monthly checks to be? And it will make it much, much easier for you to achieve those goals. And you'll know exactly who you are and who you want to be 10 years from now. And it just, you know, it really sets you up for success, and it gives you a sense of security, because you can really start tapping into that it is already happened for me, because I stepped into those shoes and I saw it and I felt it and I lived it. So yeah, take the time today to engage, rise, and thrive on all levels so that you can absolutely love your life. Thanks, guys.